Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Ginny, the village girl. In today's episode, I'm going to be speaking to the jobless people or people who are looking for business ideas where they can start with minimal capital. And this business idea is all about selling chicken, cooked chicken. So as I showed you before, you can portion chicken from 10 to 18 pieces, a broiler chicken, and the Kenyeji chicken you can do up to 22 to 24 pieces. In today's episode, I've portioned. I did not record while portioning this. Somebody else did it for me. I have portioned two 1 kg chicken into 11 pieces each, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to prepare them and sell them. The market value for this area where I stay is 50 shillings. There are so many people who are doing this kind of business and they earn a living on daily basis. So if you're seated out there and you have no business idea but you have 1,000 bob to spare, you can start this business and prosper. So today I'm going to be portioning 1 kg chicken, 2 of them, and then I cook them. I'll be deep frying. Then I will be selling the portions. You can also buy a bigger chicken. It doesn't have to be 1 kg, and the bigger the chicken, the more the portions. And especially the breast area has a lot of meat, so you can, from the breast alone, you can get even 5 to 6 portions of meat. So if supposedly you're buying a piece of chicken for 500 shillings, it can bring you 100% profit. Yes, and if you decide to cook the soup, because some people pre-boil the chicken, and if you boil that water to become soup, you can always sell the soup and people enjoy it. And also make sure that you flavor it so that people enjoy it. You know, adding a little pepper over there, black pepper or chili or whatever you want to add, garlic if you want, just to attract your customers. So welcome to this episode and walk with me, and I hope you get started on this business idea and you actually make money that can sustain you. People are doing wonders with just as little as 1,000 bob. Come with me. So I started off by pre-boiling the chicken. There you can see it. And flies want to have a taste of it. Yuck. Oh, so there. I pre-boiled my chicken and I made sure that it's not overcooked by boiling. I used the same pan. And you can see here is the soup. It gave me 3 cups of soup, which I sold at 10 shillings per cup. Of course, if you are pre-boiling more chicken, you'd get more soup. Then I had bought 1 liter of cooking oil specifically for this business. So there I am pouring the cooking oil into the pan. Of course, I didn't use it all. This 1 liter, I can use it for a week if I am doing 2 chickens per day. So I started off with the gizzards. Today was another slaughter day where I had an order of 50 chickens for a customer. And the gizzards are usually left behind for me to sell to customers who want to enjoy a meal of gizzards. So for this business, for this venture, I got 6 gizzards and 6 pieces of liver to prepare them with the 22 pieces of chicken. So there I have carefully put them into the hot cooking oil and I'm waiting for them to get cooked. And as they cook, I will keep turning them until they're brown. Just getting them tungi out of the way lest I drop the pan on my gumboots with the hot oil. I don't want any accidents. So you have to make sure you're frying this anything while you're in a space where which is safe. So there, I give you a closer look at the gizzards as they deep fry. There they are. Please note that I am cooking on a jiko, which costs 200 bob. Of course, you can cook, do your business using cooking gas if you find it viable to do so. You can also use electricity if you like, depending on how economical you feel it is. But I found a jiko to be more economical and in this kind of setting because we are in the village. I don't want to use, I could use firewood. If you're in the village, you can use firewood. It is actually cheaper, but I wanted to use a jiko because I'll have more control of the heat. So this jiko cost me 200 shillings. It's the smallest jiko. Yeah, you can choose to use firewood. I prefer cooking outside, outdoors, because the kind of heat generated by this exercise is unbearable when you're inside a building, especially if the ventilation is poor. So my gizzards are ready. I'm fetching a hot pot. Every home has a hot pot. You can always also wrap them in a foil, or if you have those kind of trolleys that sell smokies and eggs, you can also invent a way to keep your pieces of chicken warm. But in this case, I'm going to use a hot pot because the person who is going to be selling them for me is going to be moving around. I don't want my customers to get the pieces of chicken when they are cold. A hot pot is good because she will keep it covered for hygiene reasons, and also she'll use a fork to draw the pieces of chicken as she gives the customers, and use a serviette to serve the customers. Yes, you can always devise a way to keep your pieces of chicken warm for your customers. Nobody wants to eat cold pieces of chicken. So all my gizzards there are ready and safely kept in the hot pot. Next, I moved in with the drumstick. You can see the size of the drumstick it has used. So this drumstick will go for 100 bob. The gizzards go for 30 shillings. When I am selling raw gizzard, I sell each at 10 shillings. So somebody who does this kind of business, oops, I dropped one drumstick. I'll just have to collect it and wash it. So anyone who is doing this kind of business can buy gizzards from me at 10 shillings, and while when he or she cooks them, they can sell them at 30 shillings. Or even 20, you still have made your profit. I believe so. But 30 shillings sounds good. So the drumsticks will go for 100 bob. because they are quite big, as you can see. Take a closer look. The charcoal that goes into this small jiko is it wouldn't even be 1 tin of charcoal. You know how the charcoal sellers sell in tins? This wouldn't even use 1 tin. And you know, for this round, I used to cook all the chicken to pre-boil and even fry, and a lot of fire was left to cook something else. So 1 tin would last a long time. I don't know how much a tin goes for. It should be 100 bob. But for me, I buy charcoal in sacks because I use it to keep the day-old chicks warm for 21 days. So I have a lot of charcoal around. But I was testing to see, for this kind of business, how much charcoal I can use. The drumsticks are ready, and it's time to put them in the hot pot to keep them warm for my customers. Next, I put in the hot oil, the back of the chicken. Normally, this part doesn't have a lot of meat, but when portioning, you can see how to play around with the portioning so that you can be able to sell the backside of the chicken at a good price, and also that you get profit. My portions for the backside will be going for 50 shillings each. Yes. Somebody came over to buy, not to buy, neighboring farm manager came to get some dog food. I normally give him the intestines and the chicken feet, and also the chicken heads for the chicken that we've slaughtered, for him to go and feed his dogs. We share. So we normally share so that he can feed his dog, and I also cook for our dogs. Those parts of the chicken, the intestines, the legs, just put them in that purple basket bag bucket you see there. And he also took the opportunity to buy a piece of breast chicken from me. And also he got the livers. I was saving the livers to cook them last, and so he bought them, the 6 of them, at 20 bob each, to go and prepare some ugali. So there he goes, and he's very happy. He said the chicken is very yummy. As you can see, I was cooking near the cows, and also the building you see in front of the jiko is the chicken house. So we are outside in the village, enjoying cooking outside while the animals are all around us. Those are the last parts of the chicken, that is the neck and the wings that I am boiling, and then that I am frying. Then I will be done with the cooking, and the meat can go to the market.
Mama Jamain, kuja. Mama gari yako hapa. Kuna mulo, supu 10, nyama 50-50. Nyama 50-50. Unaanzia na supu, unamalizia na nyama.
Kama vile Philip anapikana.
Ndio hiyo. Nani?
Philip, hii ni ngapi?
Ngari hii ni 10. Na ukuja na kikombe, kikosa kujaa, niweke ya bao.
Sasa customer anakuja aje na kikombe. Sasa ona.
Sasa si kikombe iko hapa. Sasa hapa. Ni masebu.
Yeah, itoshi kikombe.
Of course, your business won't do well if you're not advertising whatever you're selling. That is why I was advertising to our farm manager that I am selling soup and also chicken, and I want him to buy from me. And he did buy from me. And we are also discussing with him about another guy that makes this kind of chicken. He portions the chicken and sells the parts while they are grilled. So you can grill the chicken or deep fry, shallow fry, or boil, or make it the way you want. Make it as yummy as possible for your customers so that they keep coming back every day.
Na hiki yangu ni 100 kile kiso. Unajua wewe kile kijiji kuja hapa. Hiyo mguu yake amekata mara 2. Yetu sijakata. Iko full. Iko na hapa na hapa.
Unakuanga hivyo.
Yake.
Kama hii.
Kama hii. Hii ni 50.
Na hiyo.
Hii ni 100.
Pesa yote bwana.
Unataka gani?
Na hiyo nataka hii ya 3.
Gani hii? Hii si ya 3 wewe na wewe.
Wewe ni pesa uko kwanza ikuje bwana.
Hii ni ya 50.
Alafu nilipa na pesa. Ama muweke paybill kama mnaona kama
na uweke za kutoa.
Hapana.
Ukisikia mtu akisema paybill ya kunywa
Sasa ona mama.
Hapa hakuna paybill. Na huyo Philip ananunua kuku wapi?
Hata lile tuko. Bora tu kama anakujianga.
Simwambia wewe nilikwambia uapie Philip. Unitafutie kasa.
Niko na mabesti ndio.
Unaona wewe nilimwambia simwambia haya anakutia juu mnamuona hapo tu.
Yes.
Mase agenda ka customer. Mase ni acha customer pio. Wale wajaniletea customer ni hawa. Hii ni ya 50. Hii yote mbili. Nifunge. Na bob ni hii ya mabawa.
Wana chakulia hiyo.
Tujichagulia hapa. Ya 50. Mgundi ya 100. Hii ni ya 50. Na hii 50. Gani hii kama hii? Hii. Ero ni kiasi gani hii? Kwa yale ya kuota. Atele ndio yake muhale. Dalika igere yuko ndio. Tigere ni moima. Ndio ndio ona katu dukasikia. Ni mzuri.
nitilie. Ama nitilie umejipanga sana.
All the pieces of meat are ready, and I can use the remaining oil, cooking oil, for tomorrow's batch. You see, so much is left. I may not need to add some more tomorrow. I'll use it as it is. Look, voila. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I hope you make your own chicken and also get to be successful in this business. Thank you for watching.